Stussy's pieces are one of the most coveted pieces to date, making Stussy one of the hottest, if not the hottest, streetwear brands right now in 2023. But did you know that Stussy almost dissolved in thin air? In this video, I will be talking about the rise and fall of Stussy and its rise again. Stussy started as a surfboard company that was launched in 1979 by the guy named Sean Stussy. Sean is an avid surfer from Laguna Beach, California who wanted to create his own surfboards. Stussy's logo was inspired by his uncle's signature, who was an artist, which could explain why it's so appealing. And personally, this logo was the only reason why I bought into Stussy the first time I came across the brand. In 1982, Sean wanted to sell his surfboards at an action sports trade show, and in this show, Sean decided to sell t-shirts as well to accompany his surfboards as a means of marketing for his surfboard brand. To his surprise, people gravitated towards buying the shirts, and Sean sold nearly 8,000 shirts and only a few surfboards. With this unexpected turn of events, Sean was convinced that maybe he should turn Stussy into a clothing brand while still keeping his roots tied into surfing. So in 1984, after his newfound success selling t-shirts, Sean relaunched Stussy as a clothing brand. Despite Stussy originally dedicated to surfing, word got out and Stussy made its way to other subcultures such as skating and music. People loved the brand, and wearing it made them feel as though they were a part and representing a specific subculture. As Stussy expanded and became more renowned, more people outside the aforementioned subcultures have started to wear the brand. And one of Stussy's key selling point was that it had become the face and staple brand in the hip-hop scene in America, which was booming in the early 1990s, creating an influx of demand from the clothing brand and expanding more the influence of Stussy as a whole. The mass adoption of the brand, not just within the confines of surfing, skating, and music communities, was a testament that Stussy was truly one, if not the pioneer in the streetwear scene. In the mid-1990s, the streetwear scene had taken notice of Stussy and its competitors started to come up. One of Stussy's biggest competitors at the time was Supreme, which was launched in 1994. With the ever-growing amount of competition and with Stussy steadily sticking to the same design concepts, Stussy had started to see some decline in demand. And this forced Sean to step down as CEO and sold all of his stakes in the company, leaving Stussy to his business partner as the new CEO and sole owner. Stussy struggled in the wake of Sean's departure and was only able to survive due to Stussy's incredible cult-like following in Japan. But despite the struggle, Stussy had made a way to save itself from becoming irrelevant. In 1997, Stussy made its first ever collaboration with G-Shock, and at that time, collaborations was never a thing and were not particularly common compared to today. And in 2001, Stussy had made its very first partnership with Nike, collaborating on the Nike Dunks, which was the very perfect choice at the time for the said collaboration, given the Dunks are a skate shoe which resonated with Stussy's roots in the skate culture. The Stussy Nike Dunks sold out in only 2 days. But it wasn't all smooth sailing for Stussy despite the success of the said collaborations. Yes, Stussy had remained relevant in the scene, but there were still many factors that really rocked the brand. Aside from the rise in competition among other streetwear brands, Stussy has made its way in big box retailers such as Zumiez and Urban Outfitters. This move had given Stussy more opportunity to widen its horizons and reach more eyes towards people who had never known the brand. But this came at a price. Stussy had to mass produce its pieces at the expense of sacrificing the quality of its pieces. And personally, I could attest to this back in 2014 when I was able to buy Stussy from Urban Outfitters in its clearance sections. And I could honestly say that Stussy were in no way close to the quality they have it today. And to put it frankly, Stussy kind of sold out to maximize profits during that time. And in 2016, Stussy changed its strategy and pulled out its pieces from the shelves of these big box retailers, making its pieces only accessible to everyone through select boutiques, Stussy stores, and their website, making it more exclusive than ever. This strategy has definitely caused a remarkable upturn for Stussy as a brand and its cultural impact in the streetwear scene today. Not only that, but we also have to credit the power of influence. With the sheer amount of fashion influencers showcasing Stussy in their wardrobes and their outfits, Stussy has just become even more relevant now since its conception in 1979. As a Stussy fanatic myself, even since the early days that I had first known the brand, I really like Stussy because of its very simple signature logo. It was that design that appealed to me despite not knowing Stussy's roots at the time. Also, as someone who loves streetwear and has deep connections with the brand, I am really happy that Stussy has remained in the scene and they have been coming out with their best pieces and designs to date. And there you guys have it for this video. What are your thoughts about Stussy? Are you a fan? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you have made it this far into the video, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. And until next time, stay safe, stay fitted, peace.